leader of opposition ayogerera ekibiina kya NUP omukulu amanyikiddwa nga Joel Ssenyonyi si birungi n'akamu era nga munange bafutu soldiers bamutabukidde ensonga gye bawa bagamba nti Joel Ssenyonyi n'ababaka ba parliament abalala mbu bali badde munange mbu tebagenda mu parliament ekisanja kino era nga bategeezezza nti kale naye bali badde bagenda mu parliament naye Joel Ssenyonyi yali badde takkiriza kubeera nga temunange afuuka a leader of opposition mbu kibeera kiraga nti President Museveni asobola okubeera nga temunange awangula era mbu ng'ab'ekibiina kya NUP mbu basobola okubeera nga temunange bakkiriza obuwanguzi ab'omukulembeze w'eggwanga lyate Uganda munange ensonga zikutte wansi ne waggulu era nga jagala kubeera nga tekuterawo abafoto soldiers ebimu ku ebyo basobola okubeera nga teboogera era nga balina obubaka obukambwe basobola okubeera nga tebamutikka wansi ojagendawo obeere nga osulayo endowooza ekusizira ensonga nga bw'ogenda okubeera nga toziwulira zibyansuseeko dda bano abaana bafutu soldiers bano no babadde bakamala okubeera nga tebasabula omukyala amanyikiddwa nga Shamim Malende mama Kampala kakati nate abalumbye Joel Ssenyonyi byonna ngenda kubeera nga tembikutusaka ogenda wansi obeere nga te otuwendowooza sako n'ensonga endala nnyingi nnyo nga bwe ziri mu kubeera nga tezitambula mu ggwanga lyate Uganda Shekashafu musomo wadde walinyo okubeera nga takolako guwenawena ayi n'ensonga eziganya okubeera nga tezitera mubulamu ajja kukolako nkozesa amaanyi ageddwa mufune ku namba z'essimu ezita wansi ako beziteeka buli kimu kijja okubeera nga tekikutambulira bulungi nnyo malitadi sana katusimbule bafutu soldiers obubaka bwabwe basobola okubeera nga tebaweereza omukulu Joel Ssenyonyi tembaawo.
Breaking news mawulire getulinawo government ekonfirms nti akalulu kebokeddeya akawangula omukyala Anita Amongo eyayitawo unopposite nga tavuganyiziddwako yadde kagenda kuddibwamu olw'ensonga tekaali ka mazima na bwenkanya bannange Anita Amongo buli kimu baagala kwegamba tebaagala beerina kifo saawa gavumenti ozannya okalyadde akaddadda bagambye akalulu kebukeddeya kalina okuddibwamu olw'ensonga tekaali ka mazima na bwenkanya ogamba otyo omuntu mb'oyisewo unopposite ovuganyiziddwako yadde kuki anti kali
alright abakulembeze baffe nga we mwatudde ne mwegabira obwa Shadow Minister simanya luupu mutuule ne Museveni oba mu mbeera ki ne mutabani we mubeegayirire bate abaana basibye emyaka 5 emyaka 6 kasita mwakkiriza okukola naye mu palamenti mukimanyi teri kyamakulu kigenda kuvaayo tetwagala kulira nti musimbye kuuli simanya mwekandaze tetukyayagala politikisi yenna twagala kulaba abaana nga bali wabweru oba mutuula naye mu nzikiza oba mu lwatu oba waliwo kamera twagala baganda baffe nga bali bweru nga bwe mwatudde kuba kisoboka mukuba amavi ku ttaka Museveni ate abaana basibye emyaka 6 emyaka 4 emyaka 5 tetukyagala kuddamu kuwulira nti waliyo ttiimu evudde mu palamenti egenze kulambula basibe tetukyayagala mutuule bate abaana babasibye mukoze pate musaze keeki bafutu soja abo baddukiranga ku mmotoka zammwe wallahi mwagenda okulayira mwagenda na famire zammwe mwagenda na banganda zammwe bafutu soja mwabadampinga tubadde tubasaba temutujjamize tuuka bakubangalo mu bbina mwegayirire Museveni ate abaana basibye emyaka 6 bamace tebakyali mu kkomera Kingizali tetumanyi wagyali wabula mmwe mwagenzi ne mulayira mwegabidde n'ebifo ne museka ne munywa ne mutwala famire zammwe awutu tetukyayagala politikisi oyo twagala okuddamu okulira ekigambo kyammwe nga balinaffe bali wabweru be basibye nga bataddewo emigongo gyabwe muyitireko mulinnyeko tetukyagala kuddamu kuwulira nti musimbye kuuli mulina kye muwakanya era mutaddewo effort era yeyeye tetukyayagala twagala baganda baffe bweru mutuule ne Museveni mukuba amavi oba mu mbeera ati ekimala kasita mwakkiriza okukola naye wabula temutujjamize tujja bakuba engalo mu bbina sagala kudda wano nga mbaweebuula nga mbakkakanya kuba mwerowoozaako mwekka niwe mwagenza okusinkana Museveni nga balonda sipiika wallahi temwayogedde ku basibe nakati temunnaba boogerako naye bye bateekawo emigongo gyabwe mwe ne mutuuka mwasaze pate mwazinye mwanyiridde mwesinze wanja make-up wallahi abaana bali mu makomera wabula temutujjamize temutujjaako waya mugende mwegayirire Museveni nga bwe mwakkiriza okukola naye ne mufukamira mudde mu palamenti tetukyayagala kuwulira nti mulina kye muwakanya kuba tekye musobola kukyusa mumwegayirire temutujjamize ate genfuna omulala nnumbagana ngenda kumukuba kuba ggwe agenda okujja kuno okunjasamira oli wabweru bamace tebali mu kkomera tetukyayagala kuwabulwa Joel Ssenyonyi fukamira weegayirire Museveni ate abaana baasibye kuba ge madaala agammwe mutukozesa bukozesa ne mutudapinga. All right.
Really, I'm not here to oppose anything and everything. No. My duty and the duty of colleagues on this side is to keep the government in check. That's our duty. And I invite colleagues to join us in doing this duty, doing the same, executing this mandate. Because keeping the government in check is for the good of each one of us. Honorable Speaker, I'm sure one of these days you will have a day when members will raise matters of national importance. They will tell you about the poor roads in their areas. They will tell you about, government officials stealing money that is supposed to trickle down to their people. They'll tell you about bad hospitals. They'll tell you about all these many different things. So as we keep government in check, it's for the good of all of us. And we shall happily continue to do it. Honorable Speaker, the Vice President and the Prime Minister have been approved by this House. We all did not vote for the both of you, but you have been approved. And our hope is that you will serve everybody. Because you see, that's what service delivery is supposed to be about. That you will extend services to everybody. That your offices will be accessible. We are going to bother you a great deal. Please get ready. Whether it be knocking at your offices, whether it be here on the floor, we shall not come at your home. She has said at home, no, we shall not come. But here in the Parliament. Please get ready. Because it's important for that to get happen. On our end, we are going to keep you in check. And please, you should be happy about that. It should not be a bad thing. When we keep you in check, we are saying, do better here, improve here, do this the right way as should happen. And so we'll keep bothering you about all these many different things, service delivery, political prisoners. That's a song we have sung, and we're not going to keep quiet. Because there's people that are rotting in jail 5, 6, 7 years. They have not had their day in court. That is wrong. Wrong. Regardless how it happens. And by the way, the same has happened to some people on the interim side. So regardless who it happens to, it is wrong. So these things we shall not keep quiet about. Get ready. Honorable Speaker, I did not vote for you to become Speaker. Because I had a candidate. No, me, I'm saying it publicly. Because I had a candidate. But I'll tell you what, Right Honorable Speaker.
But your candidate voted for me.
I don't know about that. But I want to believe the 60 votes he got, one of those was his. But I'll tell you what, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to salute you, especially for your remarks after you took chair of Speaker, when you were still at Kololo. I, for that moment, felt at ease. I hope I'll continue to feel that way. And here is why I felt at ease. Your speech had 3 critical elements that excited me. Number 1, you promised to be a speaker even for those who did not vote for you, like me. And that's imperative. Because now you have become a referee for all of us. Our hope is that you will be ready to blow the whistle when there is a hard tackle, as opposed to you actually being the one tackling us. So that gave me comfort, Right Honorable Speaker. You promised in your remarks a corruption-free parliament. That excited me. And you have our support in ensuring this, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, you promised that Parliament is supposed to be open, and so the media is supposed to be welcome here. I want to appreciate, because on that one you have taken immediate action. I was told that the Nation Media Group accessed Parliament today, because there were barred from accessing Parliament for months, and that is wrong. My appeal to you, Right Honourable Speaker, I'm saluting you publicly for the remarks that you made. Kindly actualize the remarks that you made. That's my humble appeal to you. You know, sometimes we say things and then we don't actualize them. But my hope is that you are going to actualize these remarks that you made, that we shall all feel comfortable in being in this house, that I should feel at ease to stand up and object to something. And I know I'm not going to be vilified. And by me, I mean several colleagues, that nobody is going to be vilified for having that school of thought. That's why we are all here. We all have different schools of thought. Honourable Speaker, I have been leader of the opposition for 2.5 years, the 11th Parliament. Leader of opposition by law is part of the Parliamentary Commission. I did not attend even one single Parliamentary Commission meeting. How can that be right? Because I was never invited. Honourable Speaker, when I made a lot of noise about this issue, subsequently there were about 2 or 3 invitations that came to my office. And how did they come? So the office you're occupying now approves whenever a leader of the opposition is going, even if it is out of town, for official duty. So one of those times, I think we were going to these entities we were oversighting in Amuru, Inspire Coffee, in Tungamo. So you are on the way there, you get a call from the office that a letter has come here for Parliamentary Commission, and it is happening in 30 minutes. So yes, some people might say I got invited about 3 times. Yes, but I was on the way out of town for official duty, and the Speaker's office knew. These things have got to change. Let's observe the law. Let's do right, as is expected. Finally, Right Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, you have seen the quandary we are grappling with here. We don't have adequate space. This Parliament, I am told, was made for about 80 people the time it was constructed. We are now 529 members. When you add the ex-officials, we shall be 550 plus. Now that we have opened the space and said we can have many more ministers, we are waiting. Right Honourable Speaker, there is new chambers that have been under construction for donkey's years. It is something that I have talked about here on the floor of Parliament. Money is appropriated for the same. What is happening? Every financial year, money is appropriated. Why has that place become a bottomless pit? Why do they not finish constructing that place so that members don't sit on their laps? Especially because money is appropriated. It would be a different thing if somebody was saying there is no money available, but money is passed here. At one time I said, look, can we stop passing this money? But the money is appropriated. Work doesn't happen. Meanwhile, Parliament spends billions of shillings to rent office space for members and staff. Why? Honourable Speaker, we are trusting you to fix these issues. I'm glad that you ably talked about them. We are looking forward to working with you. We are looking forward to all of us enjoying our space here, supporting what we feel is right to support, objecting to what we feel we should object to, and who will benefit? The people of Uganda out there. I thank you and congratulations to us all.
Honourable members, first and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for the gift of life and the opportunity given to me by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, to continue serving the people of Uganda as Prime Minister. I receive my reappointment with humility and great gratitude to His Excellency for the trust and confidence placed in me yet for another term. I don't take this for granted. My reappointment, that Honourable Speaker, is not just a personal milestone, but an important responsibility to advance Uganda's socio-economic transformation as emphasized by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. I commit to coordinating the entire government to realize this vision. Right Honorable Speaker, join me in congratulating His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni upon his recent overwhelming electoral victory and swearing in as the President of the Republic of Uganda for this 5-year term, that is 2026-2031. I strongly believe that under his able, wise, and visionary leadership, we will protect and build on our collective gains for nationwide socio-economic transformation of our people during this new term and beyond. That Honorable, in congratulating you, the Speaker. The Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, the Deputy Prime Ministers, the Honorable Ministers, and all of you, Honorable Members, for your recent victories and swearing in for this 5-year term. Allow me to once again, in a special way, congratulate my brother, the Honorable Bisekezi, the leader of opposition, for that renewed mandate, and your chief whip, my grandson. You know, he told you he's my grandson. The opposition whip. Opposition whip namwe. On behalf of government of Uganda, I commit to continue building on the strong foundation already in place by effectively leading a robust service delivery team, both political and technical, that responds to the needs of our people. By strengthening the link between the executive and the legislature, and by ensuring continued availability of government business in this parliament, and making sure that the ministers regularly attend and provide timely responses to Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, the priorities of the NRM government are very clear, as outlined in the National Development Plan 4 and the 2026-2031 NRM Manifesto, aimed at wealth creation, improving household incomes, and expanding our economy from an estimated $68.4 billion by the end of June 2026 to $500 billion by the year 2040. Right Honorable Speaker, this growth will be anchored on strategic investments in our ATMs, which are agro-industrialization, PDM, MYOGA, etc., tourism development, mineral development including oil and gas, science, technology, innovation, and creative industry development. In addition, government will invest in enablers for the ATMs to deliver on planned growth. And these enablers are: 1, peace and security, which is a prerequisite for economic stability. Number 2, infrastructure development. Here I'm talking about standard gauge railway, roads, electricity, and the meter gauge rehabilitation. Water sanitation, including environmental conservation. Honorable members, health education, information communication technology, electricity generation, transmission and distribution, industrial parks and free zones, effective administration of the justice, law and order effective legislation.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tukyaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo nsanyusa okubalaba. Amannya agange nze Sheikh Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde musomereddwa tumuwa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulomba edduwa abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombera edduwa ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala neetaase ennamba yange yeeno eri 0707763711 nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku dduwa ng'olina ebizibu viza zibuze amaka gakolongotana sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go ebyo byokka bijja kummala nja kukulombera edduwa ojja kutereera olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa eyawamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.